mentioned, we want to give you a little bit more insight into kind of the science and medical side of collagen, how it works within our body. So to do that, we've reached out to our SAB, our Scientific Advisory Board, particularly to Dr. Peter Pressman. Peter's joining me here today. Peter, how you doing?
Doing fine. Pleasure to be here with you, Gary.
Hey, I know how busy your schedule is, so just again, as always, want to thank you for joining us and our forever business owners from around the world. Thank you for being with us here today.
You bet.
So Peter, let me just start off, I guess, kind of basic. What does collagen, well, first off, what is collagen and what does it do within our bodies?
Well, I think it's fair to say, Gary, that collagen is the body's scaffolding. It is the principal structural protein in the body. It forms connective tissue throughout the body, and it's a constituent of skin, of bones, muscles, tendons, and ligaments, and more. It's often said that collagen is the glue that holds us together. And in fact, the Greek word colla is what the term collagen is derived from, and colla means glue.
Wow, that's impressive. So when you say the glue that holds us together, can you give us, a little bit more detail of that?
Well, again, you're talking about the structure of the body. You're talking about a principal component of, for example, ligaments that holds bone to bone, of tendons that hold muscle to bone, and actually the substance of bones themselves have a type of collagen that's intrinsic to the marrow. So a tremendously important compound in the body.
Wow, wow, incredible. So I've heard that there are up to 15 different types of collagen. What is the most important type of collagen?
Actually, I can tell you that there are probably 28 different types of collagen.
Oh, wow.
The most important types and the best researched types are types 1, 2, and 3. 90% of the body's collagen is type 1 collagen. And that's really important because type 1 collagen begins to decline around 25 years of age typically. And because, as we've said, of its prevalence in connective tissue, the decrease of type 1 collagen is very obvious as we age. Skin starts to sag, fine lines appear, nails become brittle, the hair becomes thin, all the things that I'm self-conscious about right now being on camera are becoming evident. So that's type 1. And then coincident with type 1, and that goes right along with type 1 collagen, is type 3. Type 3 is that collagen that I mentioned that's intrinsic to the reticular fibers in the bone marrow. And importantly, especially in light of how the new product that we're talking about is compounded and derived from, marine collagen is richest in types 1 and 3.
Wow. Well, as you know, you've reviewed our formula, helped us in the process of developing this. You know that we've included those most important types of collagen in our new Forever Marine Collagen. Clearly, me having just turned 25, I'm not yet having to worry about that yet, clearly. But we are really excited about that. It's interesting to me, Peter, the function of it within the body, and as you mentioned, the glue and how important it is. You know, I know collagen historically, at least from my experience when I hear about it, it is skin, nails, as you mentioned, kind of those fine lines, hair growth. But you mentioned a lot of other things. Can you explain to me a little more why even someone who's not necessarily interested in the beauty aspect or the outer aspect would want to take Forever Marine Collagen from a nutritional and internal aspect?
Gary, that's a great question. You know, what's really intriguing from a medical perspective is not so much the cosmetic component, but our studies that have very recently been done that are ongoing that demonstrate that muscle loss is minimized in subjects who take collagen supplementation. Muscle power is optimized, healing rates, recovery from both injury and workout is reduced, recovery time is reduced. Joint health is enhanced. That's something that we've known for some time from a clinical perspective. The research, the good research in some ways is in its infancy, but clinically we see enormously intriguing results, enormously intriguing data. So we're really talking about improving health, fundamental health, and vitality.
Wow. So if I want to see these benefits, as we mentioned, kind of skin, nails, hair, as you mentioned, kind of those fine lines from external, the internal side of it, which you mentioned, the glue and whatnot, can taking a supplement like this actually add to the collagen within our body?
Well, I think the data suggests that the answer is yes. And both theoretically and clinically, we have validation that is absolutely right. And in particular, when you're looking at a properly designed supplement, and by that I mean not collagen per se. We're not talking about gnawing on the gristle of a chicken leg. We're not talking about chewing on a starfish. We're talking about collagen peptides, which are considered the best form of collagen for ingestion. And what peptides are the broken down collagen into units of peptides. And peptides are short chain amino acids, which we know are the building blocks of protein. So if you break down that collagen, if you hydrolyze it into small peptides, the body will ingest it. It is more bioavailable. And on top of that, in the current product here, what's appealing to me also is packaging it together with vitamin C. Mm-hmm. Vitamin C will optimize that supplement's bioavailability, and vitamin C, we know from nutritional biochemistry, is absolutely essential for collagen synthesis to occur. So when we take in the components of collagen, these peptides, we optimize the likelihood that they will be synthesized or resynthesized in the body into the types of collagen, the type 1 and type 3, that are targeted at the maximum clinical benefit. So what we've got is a complete supplement, one which is safe, bioavailable, and maximizes the synthesis of collagen that our own bodies can do. So we're helping our own bodies maximize our vitality and our potential for healing.
Wow.
Very, very important.
That, Peter. That's incredible. So you're saying by combining the collagen with the vitamin C, you're getting a synergetic effect, an increased bioavailability and result from that product.
Well said. Well said.
Perfect.
And I would add also that as a protein source alone, small amounts of collagen pack more protein per calorie than other sources while containing less sodium and less sugar.
Wow. Well, Peter, I appreciate that. This has not only been very informative for myself, but I know for our FBOs. One last question before we go, and I know you're busy and I don't want to hold you too long, but from your perspective, you have decades as a medical doctor, researcher, doing clinical studies, as I know, and just having a world-renowned reputation. Who would this product be for? Who would take this product?
Well, I think adults across the entire spectrum. I think young adults, those who are in their middle years, older adults. I think the entire spectrum of consumers here will likely profit enormously by it. In fact, I can't wait till you send me some.
Hey, I'll make sure it's on its way as soon as I get off stage here.
It sounds good.
Good. Hey, Peter, as always, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being a part of our scientific advisory board and being part of Forever. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
It's genuinely a privilege and a pleasure for us. Thank you.
We